Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated!
Sup, fucknuts? Doofenshmirtz here. Welcome back to the Until the End podcast. Tonight, I am joined by my friends Shane, Ryan, and Garrick for a bit of a life update. And boys, we all know my daughter is the sexual awakening for most early 2000s kids. But leave Vanessa out of this. Sorry to run, but Perry seems to have found the self-destruct button on my prototype vibrator-inator commissioned by Mrs. Fletcher. Curse you, Perry the Platypus!
What an introduction from Dr. D, boys. Let me just say, was not expecting that to open up this episode.
Not at all.
Talking about that vibrator-inator real quick. Vanessa, how you doing? Just put it out there.
Hey, he asked us to keep her out of this, man.
I know Perry's phone number personally, so I'm not worried about anything. Perry'll take care of us if we need it.
This chocolate cake tastes like Vanessa's. I'm not gonna finish that sentence.
All right, anyway, moving on. Hope Perry made it out of that explosion okay.
Yeah, I mean, I hope so too. And poor Mrs. Fletcher. I mean, Ferb's mom with Doofenshmirtz. They didn't see that coming, but I mean, hopefully she didn't lose too much money on that commission. I mean, I don't know how much she gave him for that, but
yeah,
he used the Handseminator.
Hey,
I thought you said the inseminator.
The artificial inseminator is gonna be the next one he builds. Let me just say.
Oh God!
What about the incinerator?
Fucking Heinz.
Oh, Heinz, classic Heinz Incorporated. Dr. D, appreciate you for shouting us out, though. We appreciate you
Yes.
bringing us in. And like he said, this episode's kind of been, we've all been busy lately. Our lives are about to go crazy, with all of us being in school. So we figured this would just be a great episode to kind of talk to each other, have some good conversations, maybe a little bit of banter. We'll definitely make fun of Ryan at least once. And
why does Dr. Pepper taste like dishwater?
I mean, you never know, man.
Maybe it's not the sweet one.
That's what happens when you get Burger King. Final answer.
Hey,
No wonder
nice
it
little
was C on
callback
the
to our
tier
last
list.
episode.
Yeah, no wonder it was C on the fucking tier list. They put
All right,
dishwater, foot fungus, and Dr. Pepper juice in the same goddamn
King.
cup, and they said, "Fuck it, Dr. Pepper."
Number 1, Burger King foot lettuce.
The last thing you want in your burger is someone else's foot fungus.
So
Well, that
I
seems
mean, I think we
scrumdiddlyumptious
just
to
kind
me.
of go into
Yeah.
it. I think Ryan, you probably had the most exciting stuff go on lately. So if you want to kind of talk about that, and Shane, we're recording right now. It's 11:55. You got 5 minutes till your birthday, so I'm gonna set a little alarm real quick for 5 minutes, and then we will actually be able to ring in your birthday with everybody. So 5 minutes starting right now.
It's the Big 21, so I'll have some commemorative activities on camera now that I can.
I think we all will. Actually, I will too.
Well, actually, I won't.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I won't.
I will.
I'll take a little swig of water with you boys, but
Gorgeous.
I'll have a
Alright,
swig of
so-
yellow water.
so Ryan, if
Actually,
you
I'll
want to
need
go
to
ahead
say
and
that
tell
again.
everybody.
Yeah,
what
why don't you
you've been up
restate
to.
that? Because that sounds like yellow snow, and yellow snow is the no-no.
Well, it doesn't have ammonia in it.
Don't eat yellow snow.
Hey, yo, do me a
PSA
favor.
kids, don't eat yellow snow.
Nobody do this. I want to clarify before I make this joke. Nobody do this. I'm being serious. Nobody do this. Put bleach and piss in the bathtub. Don't do that.
Do it.
Don't
Make sure
do
there
it.
is good ventilation.
No. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Do we want to elaborate on that, or do we want to move on?
Mustard gas 101. Mustard gas 101, baby.
Don't do that. But that's what came to my head.
Yeah.
All right. So Ryan, let me talk about what's been going on with you lately.
Put a little bleach and a little mustard gas in my bathtub. No. No, okay, so I just turned 21. So we decided to go on a bar crawl, me and a couple buddies from school, including Shane. Derek, unfortunately, wasn't able to make it because of age restrictions. So, we basically, my family and a couple others, we decided to go to a bar down in Teesside, New Jersey. It was real fun. We had a really good time. We visited 7 different bars. My parents are more accustomed to the bars down there, obviously, because I've never gone. but it was a lot more fun than I thought it was gonna be. To be honest, after finishing 15 beers, it was and then not remembering Sandbar at all. I don't think I told you that. I don't remember Sandbar.
You don't remember walking away with Max to go get a couple of zins, come back? You got the big ass pizzas. No?
I remember walking to get the zins. Before that, nah. Not a lick of information was in my brain. Because I know, what's it called, came up to me about a conversation we were having. I'm just like, oh no, what did I say? What did I do? I'm like, oh,
which one do I shoot?
Wait, what? What kind of bar crawl were you at?
No, it's like with the whole, when you see like a duplicate, or not a duplicate, like a doppelganger, it's like, oh no, which one do I shoot? It's like...
When was 9/11?
Yeah.
Dude, listen, wrong day. Wrong day for that.
Wrong day.
Wrong day for that.
How much we got on that timer?
1 minute and 49 seconds.
Oh, wait, 1 minute and 49 seconds.
Good Christ.
No comment on what Ryan just said, but sadly,
we do not condone 9/11 humor on the internet.
October 10th?
We do not.
We do not condone 9/11 humor on the internet.
No, we do not. But sadly, like I was saying, I am the baby of the friend group. Yeah, but I am the baby of the friend group, sadly, so I was not able to join Ryan and Shane and the other crew at the bar crawl, but I saw a bunch of pictures and a bunch of videos people were posting on their Snapchat stories, and it looked like a wonderful time. So I'm gonna go down to Stroudsburg here in a couple of weeks, and I'm gonna go celebrate with Ryan, just me and him, go out to dinner, hang out, grab a few Capri Suns, and just kind of enjoy spending a little time together before I start, Well, actually, we're going to wait. We got about 50 seconds left before Shane rings in his birthday. So I'll cut it. We'll cut it here, conversation, and we'll wait for Shane's birthday to come, and then we'll be able to celebrate him. And then I'll go into talking about what's been going on with me, and then we'll kind of pass it back and forth to talk about what we've all been up to. So, Shane, we got 30 seconds until your birthday.
30 seconds. Dude, I'm getting my last birthday gifts of my life. I'm getting my last Christmas gifts last year. So, it's about time.
We got 15 seconds. We'll give it a countdown at 10, all right? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers, boys.
I should have shotgunned it.
You're inside, buddy.
You should have. That would have been quite okay.
Man.
You cannot shotgun an open beer. All right. I was about to say.
Oh, that would have me tearing up a little bit. That was cold.
PSA, Ryan does have an 8 a.m. tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I got to be at the DMV at 10, so.
Your license. Still don't have mine.
I'm not getting my license. They got to mail it.
Oh, sorry.
Are you gonna shotgun or not?
Give me
Are you gonna shotgun or not?
Let me enjoy the taste.
Dude, it's already open, man.
He's got a closed one. He's gotta warm up the palate. We're waiting for you to shotgun, by the way, before we start talking.
I love the taste of Miller.
Do you have a knife?
I might have to use this paper clip.
But why don't you use a key?
Paper clip?
Use your house key. Thank you. Don't use a
big brain
paper
move,
clip.
right?
Yeah, like use your house key.
Custom one right here. Ready? Look.
Is that? Oh yeah, go crack it in the bath. Yeah,
dude.
My keyboard and stuff.
You were fine smoking cigars in your room, but shotgunning a beer, that's where you saw the line.
An episode ago, this kid was shotgunning or smoking a cigar in his...
And he's stripping again. That was fast.
Insert the Minecraft loading screen right now.
Oh man, I'm assuming we're gonna censor that. So just for some closed captions, that right there, that was some premium nipple circulation.
To all our future employers, we love you. We're excited for our job opportunities, and thank you for giving us the opportunity to work for your company.
Absolutely.
We appreciate it.
The interview was incredible. I hope you understand why I did not bring up my podcast.
I'm glad that when you asked me for my social media, I did not include anything that had the word UT or E attached to it.
Yeah, I think I got to take this off my dot card.
Yeah, you might want to do that. Networking, I don't think they want to see what we just saw. Well, they won't see what we just saw.
Yeah.
It was quite painful, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. At least it stayed north of the border.
I didn't cover George's eyes.
Oh, no. George had to see that.
All right, so we're going to have to cover Ryan's nipples, but yeah, go ahead,
Can you put
Ryan.
a shirt on, you fucking
Can
mongoloid?
you put your shirt back on? Oh, those hips do not lie.
No, actually, in fact, they are telling one of the biggest lies. That is like Watergate and Nixon right there.
Shotgun the beer, Ryan.
Dude, your hips might as well be Hillary's laptop.
That might have been the slowest shotgun I have ever seen in my life.
That was a little rough.
That was like a 13-second shotgun.
Bro, that was like slightly
like
squeezing the nip on the baby bottle and letting the milk out slightly faster.
I feel like I just heard half of it go in the sink.
Yeah?
No, half of it went on my chair.
How did you fuck that up?
You tried cutting it with the letter opener.
Who told you to cut it with a letter opener? Your dumb ass was going to use a paperclip.
I said use a key. You heard me. I said use the key.
No. When he comes back and puts his headphones back on, I want a full description of how the fuck he planned to use a paperclip.
Go put your shirt on. Jeez, I'm sorry. PSA, I'm sorry for...
I support free the nips.
We know.
To Ryan's future employer.
I really wish you could see this uncensored.
I hope and pray that he is what you're looking for. Because if he's not exactly what you're looking for, I apologize.
Just think about it. The next time he's doing your taxes, that's his nipples.
Yeah, right there. You can't see it, but we can.
Yeah, his $30 webcam isn't focusing.
Just don't forget, we might have to censor. We might have to censor my glasses. Actually, we won't. We'll leave the glasses in.
Yeah, that's your window.
We'll censor Ryan. We'll censor Ryan's screen.
Yo, Ryan, your camera is not focusing.
Ryan is currently censored.
Focus on me, fucker.
Did you get the shotgun beer on your camera too? Apparently, because we cannot see a damn thing.
My camera got a little drunk.
Turn it off. Turn it back on. Stop video. Start video. Technical difficulties.
All right, Ryan is back. We fixed the technical difficulties. He is now also clothed. Thank God for that.
Yep.
My eyes were starting to tear up.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think we'll kind of just get into it and talk a little bit about what's going on. Yes, Ryan, you can drink the beer. You are of the age of 21. It's okay, I promise. We'll kind of just get into it, kind of pass around the plate here and talk a little bit about what's going on with our lives and stuff and what's coming up and I know you guys got some projects and stuff you're working on and Shane especially. So, I mean, I'll kind of kick it off. I mean, my life's pretty boring right now. So, as you know, as we talked about a little bit last video, you know, we got world championships coming up for wrestling. So I'm going to be working on that with Heavyweight Nation. I mean, pretty much all weekend and, excited for that. Excited to see how that outcome is. And other than that, Nurse Derek is incoming. I am
the RN.
I'm going to nursing school. I'll be starting that in October. I'm very excited for that. Very excited to help some people, and it's gonna be, you know, a long road ahead. But I'm excited, and you know, you found a good path in life, and I think it'll definitely pay off. And none of you two, I better not get pictures as soon as I finish school. What's this? Do I need to go to the doctor for this?
Lump on my left nut. Help.
That's called the wrong Tinder date, buddy.
Yeah. Why does it burn when I pee?
Well, that one. I know that one. I don't know about the
Listen,
other one.
all I gotta say is once all my bad decisions start to catch up with me, I want nobody else but Dr. Ellis and Nurse Noor helping my ass.
Amen to that. Yeah, shout out to Brian. We will get Brian on an episode.
Yes.
Brian is one of our good friends. He lived with me and Ryan, and he still lives with Ryan. So we will get Brian on an episode. He's quite an interesting character, super good dude, and we'll definitely get him on the next. He cut himself on the can probably with the letter opener.
Christ.
So,
Let me let you buy fucking swords.
yeah. Ryan does have a sword collection. We cannot show that on YouTube though. So, I mean, other than that, kind of doing some of this
I
stuff.
can show it, but I can't
Nope.
show. No.
No, it's
I
not
can
a G
show...
word, so YouTube won't
Yeah.
get mad.
Yeah, you can. I
No,
think,
it's not. I'm not gonna pull it out.
All right, it's a collector's item, not sharpened collector's item.
Yeah, and if you're wondering why
There
I
you
said
go.
G word, I promise I'm not an idiot. It's just YouTube gets mad when you use that
Yeah,
word.
YouTube gets mad when you talk about kapow. Yeah, it's not sharpened. It's
No.
it's a replica.
It's blunt.
Replica, yeah.
Yep. Bad idea.
Yep, replica. Replica. Yep.
Dude,
Yeah,
you just caught like 14 different... That is how COVID happened, man.
No, that was a rat. But all right. Yeah, but I mean, other than that, just kind of been enjoying my last couple weeks of freedom because I will be in school all through the summer. So I'm enjoying my last couple weeks of freedom, and other than that, I mean, just been hanging out with you guys, to be honest, playing some games with everybody. When everybody's free. Shout out Braxton. Obviously, he's not here this episode, but we've been playing. The relationship that my friends are now building with Braxton is so dope because he is such a cool dude and one of the most down to earth guys. You would never know that he is about to try to make an appearance in next year's Paris Olympics. And when the Paris Olympics happen, it's this year. I don't know why I said next year. Or no, it's 2024 coming up. The Olympics coming up. They'll be held in Paris. We will be talking about if Braxton does make the Olympic team. We will keep giving you updates on how his training is going. And I think here in a couple weeks, he heads out to Colorado to the Olympic Training Center.
2024, we'll all be out of college. Maybe we could even go.
To Paris?
To Paris.
What kind of money are you getting out of college?
Yeah.
Depending on where I go, $88,000 in the door.
You gotta remember, you're graduating in 2024.
Yeah. I got 18 months.
I got another year, buddy.
Yeah.
Forget about
Actually,
it. It's fine.
2 years.
Don't worry.
Hey, it's all right. We'll be,
That's what credit cards are for.
Braxton, we will be in Paris in your corner in spirit. We will be cheering you on from the U.S. soil. All of us are Team Braxton. We got to get the shirts. I have one. I will definitely.
That's a thing?
Braxton. Yes, there is. I
want a shirt.
I want a shirt.
Do I go get it or do I not? Do I go get the shirt or no?
Save it for when the time comes.
Yeah,
we'll save it. So I got a shirt from him when he went and won Worlds last time he was at competing for the USA. He won the world title, so I have a shirt from that. But yeah, shout out to Braxton, man. Awesome dude. We had such a good time talking to him, and like I said, you would never know that he's such a high level athlete. He carries himself super well, such a down to earth guy. And I'm going to throw it over to Shane because this kid, let me tell you about Shane.
Oh, God.
One of the hardest workers I know. I know this kid is swamped with homework, with projects, president of his club, got a lot of stuff going on with that. And I want to say Shane is dope for getting some time for us to be able to record some podcasts and still editing these for us, which is awesome. So
this is a passion
shout out to
project
Shane for
me.
that. Exactly. This is what I love about this because it's like Heavyweight Nation has become like a job almost, so like this is so fun to just get on and BS with you guys and just have a good time. So yeah, I'll pass it over to Shane and he'll kind of tell you guys what he's been up to.
Yeah, I mean, on what Derek was just saying, like even if our metrics are small compared to other creators in the space, like it's still fun. If you log on and see one view for the day, that means that's one person that got to listen to what you had to make and see your ideas. And
shout out to
it's
Ryan's
rewarding.
mom, Linda. Linda, we know that you're one of our only viewers. That's okay. Keep listening, Linda.
Yeah. Yep.
Keep listening.
This is a shout out to you directly. Thank you for Jamaica. Getting my passport soon.
Preemptive. Thank you.
But anyway, back on the topic of what we've been up to. Like Derek said, I am the president of an organization at my school. It's the American Society for Mechanical Engineers. I believe I've spoken about it on the show. Anybody from FDU who's listening, 100% hit me up or come to our kickoff meeting on September 20th, 4:30 at Muscarel 105. We're going to be going over the rules and regulations for our trebuchet competition for the year. Research, design, and manufacture a big-ass catapult. So where the hell else are you going to go to school? Yeah, but listen, where are you going to get funding from an organization to screw around for 8 months and build a catapult? It's an hour a week. It's not bad. And
I want to
this
see
year,
like 30 people in Shane's club meeting.
Listen, our mailing list is up to 75. I hope there's more than that.
Hey, the mailing list.
I spoke to some officials today, and apparently we are larger than some of the other largest organizations combined. So that was really cool to hear.
I think it's awesome. Why wouldn't you? I mean, where like you said, where could you get a university funded group where you could literally throw balls from a catapult that you built? Like that's super dope.
So
Ryan, please throw that away. You're gonna cut your tongue.
Yeah, if he hasn't already.
All right, Shane, continue.
All right. Anyways,
there's not much left. I poured it in my brisk bottle.
Anyways,
what do you mean there's not much left? You filled up like an 18-ounce bottle almost all the way full.
That's foam. It's only down to here.
You know that usually means you're dehydrated.
Hey, pee.
It's Ryan's piss bottle.
It's my beer. My alcohol.
All right.
Anyway, yeah, like I was saying, if you're from FDU, 100%, especially if you're in the mechanical field. If not, we take everybody. We've got bio, we've got computer science. I think we have a couple nursing students. It really doesn't matter. So just come hang out.
I feel like I would definitely, if I went to your school, it seems like just like a fun like way to blow off some steam throughout the week. Yeah. Like get your hands dirty a little bit. Like build something. Like be a part of something that's like physically like you get to see it work.
And
you're also competing for the first time. I know last year you guys just kind of built them and had like a really nice event where you like launched them and like had some fun with that. But I think this year, if you want to talk about that, you're actually going to compete against somebody else.
Yeah. So our competitor is still concealed at this point. We haven't told anybody. We're going to reveal who they are at the kickoff meeting. So if you are interested in that, definitely attend. We're also going to have a Zoom link. So for anybody that signed up for our mailing list, you have access to that once it comes out. Aside from unveiling who it is, they're also going to be meeting with us. So you'll get a chance to meet them as well. That's going to be through that Zoom.
And you're going to beat their ass.
Yeah,
listen. It's a friendly competition.
Right hook, left hook.
It's a friendly competition.
Of the accent.
What are you, fucking Daffy Duck on roids?
Mike Tyson.
Oh, I didn't pick that one up. That went right over my head.
The consequences of your accent speak louder than my actual words. I'm gonna wake up in the middle of the night. Mike Tyson's gonna be over my bed. He's like, "You fucking shit!
Say less!
Say it again, I dare you!"
Let me tell you, it is so hard to continue a conversation.
It is. It really is.
It is so hard.
That's just one of the perks of, what is it, ADHD or ADD? Which one are you? Or both? Alright, cool. We got 1-on-1.
Both.
Yeah. You know what? That's the perks of mental illness.
ADHD not so bad. Like, I'm not like a fucking ADHD, but like I can't sit still.
Yeah. But just to finish up that thought, it's going to be a lot of fun. And like Derek said, we did compete last year, but it was a civil war amongst ourselves. It wasn't against another school. So it's going to be a very different landscape. But for us, it's not going to be very different in the experience for our returning members. But aside from the club, I've been working. I'm in school right now for my 7th semester. So with engineering school, the last year is like a solid 60% of the work across all of them. Like, it really is a breeze for the first 2, hunkers down in the 3rd, and then it's like pull your hair out in the 4th. So
I know you're also kind of working on the design of something really cool. I don't know if you could talk about that publicly or not, what you're designing with a couple of your buddies.
Yeah, I can talk about it, and while I'm editing, I'll reach out to my friend, and I'll just make sure it's all cool, but I'm pretty sure he said we can be public about it. A good friend of mine, shout out Sam Shipley.
The smartest kid in the school.
Absolutely. This kid is a fucking genius. I've talked about him, but it shouldn't surprise you that he's a genius, that he's the one that came to us about a hydrogen-powered submersible. So the design and eventually...
Words I don't know.
Yeah, it's because they're more than 2 syllables.
Fair enough.
A hydrogen-powered submersible for Ryan and anybody else who doesn't know what that means. Okay, good. That's a good start.
You said hydrogen-powered?
Yeah.
And it's powered by hydrogen?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Look at you. Dude, you were definitely at a 3rd grade reading level in 2nd grade, bud.
A 3rd grade reading level now? What are you talking about?
Yeah,
I'm dyslexic. I am permanently fucking stuck at 3rd grade reading level.
I tried to soften the blow a little bit. But anyway, for those of you who don't know what that means, it is a submarine. We are talking probably close to the size of a commercial boat, or not commercial, like a boat you would get if you lived down on like the bay or the lagoons. But obviously it goes underwater. It would be powered by a system that takes hydrogen and oxygen out of seawater. The oxygen would be used to supply the cabin with fresh air, and the hydrogen would then be used as combustion for the engine.
So would this be like the first ever gasoline-free submersible?
Honestly, I'm not 100% sure. I doubt it's never been done before, or at least attempted. Yeah, exactly. At least never attempted. I doubt. I don't know personally too much about the submarine field. I'm just getting into this and doing my part to try and help out. Research, design, and eventually, once we're out of college, manufacturing. So the goal is, if the government finds out, I'm gonna get shot in the face like the dude who made a water car.
I was gonna say you're gonna disappear.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah. So we were talking about testing it, making sure it all works, and I was like, "That's great. I do not want to be OceanGate. I do not have the money to support willingly dying in a fucking submarine. I'm not a billionaire." So, hopefully we don't die.
Yeah, send Ryan down on that.
If we do die, this is ironic as fuck. So, for the future, if this is playing at my funeral because I'm talking about this and I die in a submarine in the next 1 to 2 years, it was nice knowing everybody.
I will never kill myself, and you'll be fine.
Am
I allowed to say that? Or
I will play this at your funeral.
Yeah.
Yeah, a compilation of your funniest moments. And,
my funniest moments.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Most ironic moments.
Yeah, man.
As long as you don't use a PlayStation controller to try to steer the ship.
This is really off topic, but when I do die someday, this is, again, really random. There's a song I really enjoy called Open Mic at My Funeral by John Harvey. And I want there to be an open mic at my funeral. I want people to just be able to walk up. I don't care if they walk up and say, "I'm glad this dude's dead, fuck him." I want that. I think that would be cool.
I will be singing Deep Throat by Cupcake at your funeral. If your parents, my thing is, if your parents allow it, if you're underage, if they want to take that risk, I don't condone underage.
Listen, no offense to them at all, but I hope I outlive my parents. That's kind of what kids are for.
I'm not talking about my parents. I'm talking about parents in general.
Oh.
So you know how some parents allow their children to indulge in
Capri Suns.
Capri Suns. Actually, I could say fucking alcohol.
You can.
in alcohol, underage. You want to take that risk at my funeral? Mandatory shotgun before you pray. Mandatory shotgun.
Listen, if you never get that cross tattoo before you die, I'll Sharpie it on.
Oh, Oh, that's a discussion we can have. I'll talk about it later.
I mean, listen, that's pretty much it for me. I'm designing a chain drive for class, which is taking up most of my time. It's one of my not senior project, but a senior course project. So that's where a lot of my brain power has been going recently. But other than that, like I was saying, clubs and meetings. Actually, I have another meeting next week, and I just had one this morning.
Oh, goody.
Yeah, I have a presentation Wednesday. I have a kickoff meeting the next Wednesday, and then it's weekly research sessions.
Shane, I will say, like, as much as, like, you know, I'm going to be a nurse and Ryan's going to be an accountant, Shane does work his ass off more than both of us combined. Yes. So I will give a shout out to you. And
thank you.
That you do find time to get on the game with us at night. You find time to record these episodes. We pretty much FaceTime every day.
I don't care if I gotta fucking throw a million things out the window. Work-life balance. Rest of my life, I don't give a fuck. I will have a work-life balance. Future employment.
That's what
work-life
kills you.
Balance.
That's what kills you. Is that if your work becomes more than your life, or if your work becomes your life.
Yes.
Yeah. That's a big issue in the engineering field. It's known to suck people in.
So now that the two people that are doing important things have talked, go ahead, Ryan.
I'm in school next year. No. No.
Okay. See, right there is a perfect example of what happens when you have two major swaps in 2 years. You end up with a 5-year degree for 4 years.
Well, a 4-year degree in 5 years.
To be fair, I'm ahead of the game in what I did. Because I should be in school for another year after the year I already have to take.
No.
I should be graduating in 26, not 25.
Oh, if I would say that's ahead of the game.
I'm saying...
Ahead of the game-ish.
No, I'm saying for what I did. Like, I changed my major at the second half of my sophomore year. So basically halfway through.
Yeah.
So I
well,
should
not
be
really,
graduating.
because you didn't do anything your first year. So those classes didn't count.
I did. I did gen eds.
I thought you didn't do your gen eds, though. That's why you're doing gen eds now.
No, I just have a shit ton of gen eds because I had 81 credits in gen eds. I need 150 credits to graduate and take the CPA. Oh no, it's 170 for CPA. So I can graduate and get my gen eds and take the CPA. I'm good. But technically, if I were to restart, and if I took the wrong gen eds, I should be graduating in 2026. Maybe not the spring semester, but definitely the fall semester. But, okay, back to the other shit.
Yeah, I kind of lost that conversation. I stopped paying attention for like a good 15 seconds and just lost it.
So Ryan's in college right now.
Yeah.
Moral of the story.
I'm staying on top of my work. I'm doing good shit. Mom, you know.
Linda.
I'm doing good. Yeah. I have a schedule. Monday's my off day. Today's my off day. I didn't do shit. I showed up to class. I went home. Fucking nothing. And then tomorrow, I do my other classes. I do one class. I do 2 classes. And then Friday through Sunday, we don't talk. But now I can. I'm drinking.
Cut to 1 month ago where Ryan was like, I will never drink ever. I won't touch drinky.
Did claim that he will never drink. He then had a bar crawl for his 21st birthday, and since then, we can't get the cans out of his hand. Don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but okay.
Worry. I transferred it to a bottle.
Don't get hooked on the bottle either.
Dude, I'll tell you what. When I was side conversation, but when I was on that, we were on that bar crawl, bottles are dangerous.
Yeah.
Those glass
you smacked
bottles.
It out of my fucking hand like twice.
No, I did that on purpose.
No. When we were at the fucking what was the Beachcombers? Was that the one? The one before the sandbar? We were on the roof.
Pisces.
No.
Yeah,
the one we were on the roof. That was Beachcombers, right? Yeah, I was fucking standing there, and you smacked my fucking can out of my hand, like the bottle can with the cap. And then it hit the ground. You were like, I barely tapped it. And I was like, then why the fuck is it dented? You dented the hardest part, the fucking ring on the top. It is sideways. Fuck you, you tapped it. You kidding me?
I think I bought you. Did I buy you another beer?
No, I set Max up. But still, it was just really funny. You were like, I didn't do it. And then I picked it up and it was like this.
Dude, I'm not even joking. To me, it felt like I just like hit a fly in midair.
Yeah.
Like it barely. Then again, I was very
funny.
Ryan also has, as of late, to a surprise to both me and Shane, Ryan has been in a little health kick lately. Ryan has been lifting, working out a little bit. He's been flexing his muscles quite a lot the last week. Please don't do it now. The children will be in pain.
A percentage of our viewers are minors, so just keep that in mind next time you rub your nipples on camera.
I will give a shout out to Ryan though. He has been in the gym a little bit, and he's been doing his thing. So.
Yeah.
I mean, so other than that, I mean, that's something.
I'm going to fucking hell. It's already. I'm getting the express pass. You know when you flash pass at Disney? Yeah, I'm getting the express
flash pass
from
is Six
Satan.
Flags.
The flash pass is Six Flags.
Flash pass in Disney?
No, that's called Genie.
That's Genie.
That's Genie Plus.
Then I Genie.
All right.
That sounds like some sort of a racially motivated shit.
All right.
I didn't say gypsy. I said genie.
Right. Yeah, you did.
All right. Let's all regroup. All right. So
closer to your mic. You're breaking up.
So I mean, I guess
I'm getting a tattoo. That's what I wanted to say. I'm starting my sleeve.
All right.
Holy shit! How did it devolve to this conversation? What did I?
All right. So Ryan.
What is
another thing. Another thing Ryan's doing is Ryan is starting his tattoo sleeve.
Yes, I'm getting it on my right arm. So first thing, up on my shoulder, I'm getting a demon if anybody knows what an oni is, so I'm getting an oni mask, right? And I'm not sure yet if I want the dragon's head to be along with the oni mask, or if I want it to start down here, where like, so I'm getting an oni mask, and then on the back side I want to get a sword that runs behind the oni mask, and I want it to run into a dragon that wraps around the part of my arm, and then obviously with some filler, with like maybe some roses or some shit.
So you want the tip of the sword to fade into the butt of the dragon?
Yes.
Okay.
And then it like because I'm only getting a quarter sleeve, so like here.
Yeah.
Because
isn't a quarter sleeve like closer to your forearm, like towards the elbow?
No, that's a half sleeve. It's like here.
Quarter's less than a half.
Quarter like that, yeah, like
a 3/4 sleeve.
3/4 sleeve. My bad.
Okay.
It's like here.
Yeah.
Is that basically for when you have to become an accountant? You when you have your button-down shirts on, they won't be able to see your tattoos.
Yeah, so I can just roll it up a little bit and just keep it here, and it's not seen.
You throw a watch on to keep it from slipping. No.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Great idea, Ryan.
Yeah,
so, I mean, other than what we've been busy with, we have of course we've been gaming. We have been gaming. We've been playing a little bit more Call of Duty. We've been playing a lot of Warzone lately. That's been like our jam. We kind of quit playing Fortnite for a while, and we've all kind of been.
I want to get back onto it. It's been a minute. You know what? After this, let's run a game.
I'm down.
Speak for yourself. I'm level 125.
Yeah, Ryan.
After this, let's run a game on Fort.
We can run a game or two. I got nothing to do tomorrow, so I'm down. Ryan has an 8 a.m., but he's already 2 beers deep, so I think that's kind of out the window.
Yeah, but 2 for Ryan is like 4.5 for a normal person.
I don't know.
So I mean, other than that, I mean, let's kind of waffle around here a little bit. I mean, has anybody eaten some crazy good food lately?
Ooh, dude, I was at the Kiku yesterday celebrating my birthday with my family. Do not talk about that Burger King.
Do not say that.
Ryan's thinking about the Kiku.
Shane.
What?
We go Korean barbecue
this weekend. I work 1 to 9:30 Saturday. You'd have to stay till Sunday.
I have to stay till Sunday.
Because I wouldn't be able to do it Saturday.
We can go during the day.
Before we go out to dinner and drinks?
That's a lot. That's a lot of food. What do you mean carbo load? There's no carbs in meat.
Dude, I want to see you drink more than half a sip of beer after your stomach is filled to the brim with an entire petting zoo worth of meat.
Challenge. Is that a challenge?
Hold on. We gotta talk about something for a second. Ryan's talking about going to Korean barbecue. All you can eat meat. And this kid just looked into the camera and said the word carbo load. Where are you getting carbs at?
This beer is great. No, I'm not that fucked up yet.
Where are you getting carbs at, Ryan? Because you're gonna eat 3.5 pounds of meat, which if you don't know, meat keeps you the most full. Protein keeps you the most full. You were an athletic training major. I know you know that.
Dude, I do not eat for a solid 12 to 24 hours after Korean barbecue.
Drink.
Liquid calories.
Yeah, I poured some calories into this water.
I know, I saw you put a Tito shot into that bottle of unflavored water.
Dude, believe it or not, I cannot taste that at all.
Dirty bitch.
It's actually kind of solid. I can't taste this shit at all.
I learned drinking Capri Suns at college, actually. I forget who showed me that if you chase Capri Sun with water, you don't taste it.
Yeah, but see, the thing with me is I've used water as chasers before. I've used water as mixers before. Usually, it doesn't really help me. It's almost like with spicy shit. Like, it helps at first, and then it just spreads it around. But for some reason, this exact mix I have right now, I don't know if it's the quantity or what, but it's working well.
It's definitely the quantity.
Yeah.
That was like a full bottle of water to one.
It was down to about here.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. You were dirtier than an Alabachi hooker.
The fuck's an Alabachi?
Is that the Appalachian mixed with Alabama?
That's some mixed shit.
Listen, if I had Mio, I would make a baby Borg, but I don't.
Baby Borg.
You are dirty as fuck drinking it plain.
I don't taste it. It's just water.
It doesn't matter if you taste the fact that you consumed it.
This is in front of me, and I'm live on recording. I am not gonna start slicking back fucking shooters and then be pissed drunk by the end of this.
We have sadly skipped somebody in the telling of what they've been up to lately.
Oh, you're right.
As everybody knows, I'm the only one that could hear George when he talks, so let me... Hold on.
I wonder what he's saying.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I think George might be racist.
Recording right now.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Note to self: remove Ryan's last 10 seconds of voice.
All right. Okay. All right. You guys are not in. You guys are not going to believe what's happening.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it. What's George been up to?
So, George, sadly, has been convicted of a serious crime.
What happened?
He broke into the local fish hatchery and had consumed his body weight in fish. So he's going. He might be having to do some time. But on another note, everybody knows the Maury Show. You're going to be seeing George on there because he does not think that Queen Latifah the duck, aka George's wife, he don't think those babies are his. So they're making an appearance with all 8 of their ducklings on the Maury Show to decide if George is or is not the father.
I need another beer.
Man, I need to get my AI skills stepped up so I can animate that.
Wait, there's more. Mm-hmm. 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 I'm done.
What was it?
Well, I don't even know how to say this. George has also been cheating on his wife.
Don't look at me. I'm a good role model.
With a goose.
And he's bringing her on the Maury Show?
Gladys the goose is also going to make an appearance on the Maury Show.
Oh man, that is crazy. My animation budget is still 0.
But Quack Latifah doesn't know.
Quack Latifah?
Quack Latifah does not know about Gladys the goose.
Okay.
Wait, Ryan, you didn't hear what's going on.
No, he's too busy being an actual house gremlin.
Yeah, and George is telling me that the only reason
assholes with ducks.
Listen, the only thing that he told me was that he broke into that hatchery to feed his 8 children. And
what
that's
else
the
could a
story he's
father
going
do,
with.
right?
The father was just he said that the local pond committee laid him off. Off the scum. They took him off the scum removal route. He doesn't know what he's gonna do. He doesn't know how he's gonna feed his family. Quack Latifah is chirping down his back. He can't do it. He said he's been spending too much time at the local river with the other geese and ducks. He's been drinking too much pond water.
Whose duck's getting fucked?
Well, you missed it. On the Maury Show with Quack Latifah and their 8 kids, George has been cheating on his wife with Gladys the goose. And Gladys the goose is coming on the Maury Show with George.
Convict him?
Well, he's claiming...
Why would you do that to George? You convicted
You
George!
missed the rest of the story, man.
You missed the rest of the story. He's claiming that the only reason he broke in to the fish hatchery was to feed his 8 children. Because Quack Latifah has been chirping down his back because they can't afford to feed the kids. So he's been spending too much time at the river with the group of single men, geese and ducks. He's been drinking too much pond water lately. He can't handle it.
Too much yeast. I get the feeling.
Wait, George. If you need some help, I know a pretty good place you can go.
Wait.
It's an Aquaholics Anonymous meeting. It's not bad.
I might need that.
I'll tell him.
Come on, man. I worked really hard on that Aquaholics pun.
He told me to tell you to go quack yourself.
Damn, that's crazy.
Damn, he's in deep.
Pond water for life.
All right, buddy, here we go.
That's crazy.
I know the pond water tastes great.
Man, I don't know what you're going, but you might have to move out of my house coming up here soon. I might have to pack your bags because 8 of your children just shit on my carpet. Your wife is trying to build a nest out of my pillow.
Wife's Calacola is the size of fucking Kansas.
Yeah, she keeps laying eggs under my bed, and I can't handle that. So, if you get convicted, I can't afford a good lawyer for you. So, yeah. I mean, the crow that you had hired as your lawyer. I mean, he eats.
You know what
dead
they say
things,
about
so,
crows.
Yeah, you know what they say about crows. So, it's all right, George. We've skipped a big topic. We should have opened with George because holy crap, I was not expecting him to be cheating on his wife. But
listen, good luck with the child support. Anyways,
yeah,
you got that goose gummy.
What is this? What are you doing?
He said she's got that good beak. Those tail feathers are rocking, he said.
We are 21 years old.
He's got the bill for the thrills.
We are 21 years of age.
George is a munch.
And we're talking about George's...
Don't ruin the skit. Do not ruin the skit.
Listen, yes, and this shit. We're talking about duck sex. Yes, move on.
Yes, and we're going to prison. Yes, and we need therapists.
All right, I think it's time for
that got me so good.
I think it's time for everybody's 2 favorite segments. Ryan, first, we need an update on the pizza counter.
Oh, we're still doing that? Okay. Uh-oh.
An announcement to make.
You're not still at 10.
Don't tell me you quit.
You've retired from Domino's Pizza?
I have retired from Domino's Pizza ordering.
You have 10 free pizzas. What are you going to do with them?
Friday night.
Like if I get like really drunk, I'll use them.
All 10 at once?
No. I don't have a black hole in my fucking stomach.
It's full of people.
Due to Jesus.
And we were talking about the body mozzarella index last time, so
it's a sad day for all pizza lovers out there, but this is the closing topic of this podcast, as we always do. It's time for Ryan's intrusive thoughts.
We got to get like a little jingle to introduce this with like a little title card.
Incorporated.
It should be Doofenshmirtz Illegal Incorporated.
All right, Ryan, let's do your top 3 intrusive thoughts of the week.
Top 3? I don't even think I had 3, maybe.
All right, maybe just one then.
Let me think. What happened over the course of my week?
Your power went out.
Actually, believe it or not,
power went out.
For once, I actually had an intrusive thought this week.
All right, Shane, we'll throw it to you while Ryan thinks.
Oh, let's hear it.
Yeah, we'll throw it to Shane while
Mine's not as heinous as a lot of Ryan's, and I'm going to keep some names out of this because I still don't know who listens, but there is let's just say a person in my life. I'm not going to give their role or their rank, but this person just so happens to have, one eye that goes this way and the other one that goes that way. And this person tends to go like this a lot while speaking.
I don't know where this story is going, but I'm already laughing.
I didn't need that, Ryan.
My first thought would be if I punch him on the right side, will the left eye start going fucking googly?
No, my thought was if he is talking to me, because he gave me a line about not properly doing something, and I was standing next to one of my friends, and when you're talking to somebody, you're looking them in the eye. It's not like you can't just make one eye go to each eye. That's not really how sight works. So it's like you choose an eye to look at, right? When you're just kind of like standing there talking face to face with somebody. So I, perchance, did not know which eye was the one looking at me and which one was the one doing its own thing, because I had just met this person. And this person has a little bit of an accent that is hard to understand, at least for me.
Retarded?
No. He's actually very smart.
So he's intellectual retards.
But I was standing next to a friend of mine, and this person was looking at, I'll just say us, because I don't know which one it was, and was telling us that we were doing something wrong. And I had to stop myself mid-sentence and recover when I said, "Who are you talking to?"
I said, look me in the eyes and tell that to me, boy. Look me in the eyes.
Like I said, it is not as heinous as a lot of the things Ryan says, like hitting hobos with cars in the shoulder. But I just figured I'd share. For once in my life, I had an intrusive thought.
It's seeing what goes further, the hobo or the backpack.
I see this all the time on TikTok. Has anybody ever been in a situation where they're just bored out of their mind, right? It's sort of an intrusive thought segment, okay? But it's not a thought. It's more like, you ever play out, like, you hear, like, a really good song or something? Like a really, like, hard song that, like, just goes, like, you can make an action scene out of it. You know what I mean?
Play it out in your head?
And you play it out in your head.
Fury
When
of
I
the
tell
Storm
you,
by Dragon Force.
somebody bumped me while I was at the outlets this weekend.
Bumped you? Like shoulder checked you?
Shoulder bumped me.
Yeah.
Right? And I was listening to a song, and I played out an entire fight scene in my head of me slamming their head into a counter and fucking kicking them in that. It was awesome. Like, in my head, awesome. Now that I say it aloud, horrible.
I just picture you like pissed drunk sitting in a bar, like drooling with one eye going left and the other eye going down.
Like,
And then in your head, in your head, all I see is like fucking like John Wick Chapter 4.
Yes, yeah, basically
and then
is
back
what-
to reality. It's just,
I wasn't drunk though. I was the one that drove. I was the one that drove to the thing. We went to the bars later that night, and then they. Okay, let's see. Let's think of an intrusive thought that I've had this week.
It's crazy that he actually has to think. Usually they're just ready to go.
Usually he's like ripping and roaring.
I know. I've had a pretty calm week. I've been good this week, sort of.
Let's see. What are some usual triggers?
Besides the
Have you seen
Friday-
any? Have you seen any
Yeah.
children under the age of 6 this week?
Yeah. Children driving a car,
Animals.
power going out, animals, hamsters, cats, dogs.
Why?
One of your
Cats and
classmates,
dogs.
one of your classmates being in class playing
Oh
video
yeah.
games.
No. You just sparked something.
There we go. That's
Yeah.
why we were doing it.
Classmate. Okay, so I'm taking the CPSC class, right?
Sure.
Mhm.
Want to elaborate on what that is, just for the dumbasses, unlike me, because I know
How
what that
to
is.
use a computer 101.
Cool, awesome. That's I knew.
Basically,
I was just
is what the
checking to make
class
sure
is.
you knew as
Derek
well.
has taken the class before.
I
It
have
is for
the first
dumb
day
shit,
they tell you how to
dipshit.
turn the computer on.
Is it
Yes.
literally like the difference between a right click and a left
Shane,
click?
Shane,
And-
it is
They
literally the
told
first day.
me on the
First
day,
day,
of school how to
The
turn
first
on the computer
PowerPoint of slides is how to power
how to
on your
log in.
computer.
and how to log in.
in.
That was the first day of class.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's interesting.
When I tell you, this guy next to me goes, "Where do I type in my username?" I've never wanted to take in somebody's head and just smash their head through the fucking god. Because we have this like little thing. We gotta, Stroudsburg kind of fancy,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's our bougie part. You press a button, the thing goes down. I
Mhm.
want to put his head inside the fucking thing and just press the button and see it closed hard enough.
You should have just turned and been like, "In the fucking username box, you twit!" Like,
You sit right next to me too. I'm just like, I literally looked over. The amount of times I've almost pissed laughing in that class. Where's the Windows button? The
the one that's
looks-
shaped like Windows.
The one that literally looks like a fucking window. A fucking window. It is literally could not get simpler. It's a curvy fucking window.
I don't even think it's curved.
Hold up. No, it's not. I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
You can't figure out that this is a window? Window! When I
Oh,
tell
man.
you, the dumbest people, like I think the DMV people might outrank. Oh, that's another.
Oh,
interesting
actually,
thought.
I was gonna bring it up. I was like, you should talk about your DMV interaction.
Okay, I'll talk about that. Okay, so
Well, just a preemptive. I think we should make this the last story because we are coming up on time.
okay,
Yeah.
all right. So we'll wrap it up with this tale.
This
we'll
tale.
call it. First of all, whoever's doing the hiring at the DMV needs an evaluation themselves. Because when I tell you, if this guy had any less IQ points, there'd be drool coming out of his fucking mouth. Like, it took me 45 minutes to wait. It took me an hour and 20 minutes to get my fucking license. I didn't get it. I still didn't get it. He still didn't explain to me. I go, oh, I'm just here to take a photo for a license and get it printed out. He goes, yes. First of all,
Yes.
still don't have my fucking license. He didn't explain the fact that it's going to be mailed to me in 2 weeks. Still don't have my license. That's one. Two, there was a sheet, a form that he handed me. It said signature, print name, and date. That's all I had to write on it.
Yeah.
He had to get an executive advisor to come over and explain to him, to explain to me what I need to fill out.
Yeah.
I go, it was pretty damn simple. They're like directions, step by. It's like you ever go to a preschool and you see the kid that's putting the square hole in the fucking round peg, and you
Square
go,
hole in the round peg.
That's just not right.
Oh man.
That's it. So if you, for the people underage, or if you ever go to the DMV to get your license redone, have patience, because I didn't. Because I was sitting there and I started taking fucking forms from him. When I tell you, he literally had a stack of forms. 4 pages. It was 4. I had to fill out 4 fucking pages. It took me an hour and 20 minutes for 4 pages. It took me 30 minutes a fucking page.
That's me tomorrow.
30 minutes a page. What is that? 20 minutes a page.
Yeah.
By the 3rd page, I reached over, grabbed the fucking 2 last forms, and started filling them out. I couldn't even imagine if I would have waited for it. I would have been there for hour 45.
Yeah, probably, if not
And
longer.
I had to drive all the way back to Jersey because I'm currently in PA.
Yeah.
I had to drive all the way back, which is a 45-minute drive to get to the nearest DMV across the border, and then drive back home, and then meet my friends back because it was my birthday. When I tell you, like, if you look up the Goonies character,
Sloth?
yes. Like, it's like Chunks and Sloth had a kid.
Yeah.
That's a creature right there.
And he was redheaded.
Creature. No, I don't think the creature's the word. I think it's more abomination.
There you go. No. You ever watch Hulk?
The Abominable Snowman.
No. Hulk. Abomination.
Like, the one with the fucking fins on his head and shit.
Like if he, it's like a creature from like my nightmares.
That sounds like it.
The one thing I can't deal with, and everybody knows this, I'm not the most intelligent person in the world, but if you're dumber than me, if you're just straight up stupid, like I'm smart in some categories. If you're just overall,
yeah, like Farming Simulator. I know. That's why I said it.
If you're dumber than me, get help. Go take an autism test, please. And I know I'm gonna get that bleeped out. But go take a fucking retard test.
There's another bleep. Listen, man, there's just some words that ain't curses, but we still can't be saying them online.
Yeah, Ryan, I think you forget as you were early on talking about going, and getting your CPA.
He almost gave me my CDL. I forgot to mention that. Yeah, he goes, "You here for a CDL?" I go, "I just want my fucking horizontal license."
I'm trying to get a real ID tomorrow.
He gave me a CDL form.
Or well, today, I guess.
I could have got my CDL without even
doing the schooling.
You should have done it, and then you should have just been driving an 18-wheeler. You ever see the video of the goats from Goat Simulator? It's like my mental state right now, and it's like depression, anxiety, ADHD, ADD. It's like dancing in the moonlight. With an 18-wheeler down fucking like NJI 80.
Oh my god. I'm not even joking. He handed me the CDL form, and I'm just like, this is not the right one.
Yeah.
I just want to get my ID and get out of here. So then he hands me Where's my glorified license?
Glorified? You mean your fucking forged
Your social
paper
security,
documents?
Your social security's
This
on
is-
there.
Yeah,
Your
your social security number.
Your
Social security's on there.
It's folded.
Okay.
This is my glorified license currently.
Yeah, that's fine. You could take that to a bar.
Do you know how much of a pain in the ass this is to carry around?
Have you used that to get into a bar?
No, I use my passport.
Yeah, that was interesting watching this man take out a passport like we're at a fucking boarding station.
It works. Nobody questions it because why would you pay to get a passport when you can pay to get a
fake passports are like thousands of dollars.
Man.
Yes.
Well, guys, that was Ryan's intrusive thought topic.
Yeah, ending on a great fake fucking passport.
That kid made me want to fucking that. It wasn't even an adult. I'm pretty sure he had the mind complex of a kid.
I don't really know how much of this is going to make it in of what Ryan was talking about.
Yeah.
But the DMV always sucks. Let's be realistic. Everybody knows that. You dread the day you got to go to the DMV. So I think we could all agree with Ryan on that. That's not really that much of an intrusive thought because we all hate when you walk in and there's 80 people in there, barely an open chair.
Was it even crowded?
Yeah. Well, Ryan, that was terrible. Terrible that happened to you. We hope you get your license in the mail soon. But other than that, guys, it's been another episode of the Until the End podcast. We'll see you guys later.
Yep. Actually, I don't mean to interrupt your outro. We forgot to do this last week. Take a look at all our socials. Find us on Instagram at UTE Podcast. Find us on TikTok at Until the End Pod. And find us on YouTube Until the End Podcast. We got our link tree and all those bios, so feel free to jump on one, jump to the others, join our Discord.
Yeah, I was gonna say we have a Discord. We're gonna be, we'll post some maybe some special stuff in there. Maybe a couple, of stuff that didn't make the cut. Maybe Ryan's nipples. I don't know. Maybe depends.
Perfect zoom up with the lasso tool of Ryan's singular nipple. Turn it into a sticker on the server.
I'm hoping that we get enough following that we can start a Patreon and we can put more of that explicit content.
Yeah,
not too explicit where it gets us in trouble.
Yeah, we're not going to be
Patreon,
naked.
Whatever you want.
No,
we're not going to be naked.
Rephrase that. Derek and I will not be naked. Don't promise for Ryan. As soon as we do a hydration recording, it's over.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
This isn't hydration. This is light misting.
Yeah, that my 21st. Once I'm 21, we will for sure film a hydration episode, and it will turn sloppy very quickly.
Yeah, and we're saving a lot of the big stuff for when we're in person. I'm not gonna give too much away because God forbid we can't do it. I don't want to hype y'all up and then not deliver on it. But we do have one documentary-esque episode in mind for as soon as we can get together.
It's like an autobiography.
No, it's just gonna be
a joke.
I want to frame it like My Strange Addictions, like an episode of My Strange Addictions.
Yes. So this is gonna be like a 45 to a 1 hour episode.
Yes.
And I'll tell you what.
It's an interesting topic.
No.
The topic is growing. The topic is growing.
The topic is growing.
I suppose it's ever changing, right?
The topic is ever evolving.
Yes.
Yo, we got to get witness testimonies. We're gonna have confessionals. I want to make this like a big thing.
The person said that he has some people lined up that are willing
to come talk about it.
To come on and talk.
Yeah, so this will be when we can all get together and go out to East Stroudsburg sometime. Get a decent camera, maybe rent it for the weekend if we don't have one already. Bring our mics. I have a lavalier we can use for interviews. And genuinely just set up a spot and get shit running.
We are going to be doing this in Stroudsburg because, where I live is kind of like the meeting point for all of us.
And the subject of our experimental research is also there.
Yes.
All right. Well, look forward to that, guys. It's been another episode of the Until the End podcast. We'll see you guys later. Peace.
Good night.
Bye.
Recording stopped.
All right, Craig, get the fuck out the call.